Muy buenas. Hello, everybody. Well, we're a bit ahead of schedule. I'm just posting it on some groups. Forward to this one as well. That they allowed us to do it. This gone. Okay. Hi. I'm not deleting anything. I'm forwarding. Forward to Japanese robots. Forward to. I think I posted it there. No, I didn't. Fantastic. Okay, let's put it in SEA. Okay, somebody wants to join. And Jerry's SEA. And we'll also post it and voila. I think that's about it. The other ones, I don't know that many people, so it's okay. Okay. Well, let's see who's joining. Go ahead. Well, we've got a chat. I don't know if you can write over there. You need to be registered. Hello, everybody. The reason why we are not using, I'll post it over here. The reason we're not using YouTube, which I wanted to, is that after you verify, they only allow you to stream after 24 hours of being verified. The reason of not using YouTube, which is what I wanted, is that they only allow to stream after 24 hours of verifying the account. Sorry for the inconvenience. Next week it will be on YouTube, because I guess it's gotta be easier there. Okay, I think that's about it. Let's see what we're going to be doing. I think I'll post it on how to trade chat. I'll post it on how to trade chat, and I'll let it go. Will help you out when using EBP on MetaTrader, in case you are interested. It's only educational. Do not sell anything. Well, let's see. So, well, we're getting some people. If you want to write, you can write on Twitch. Hi, Calvin. You can write in this chat on Twitch, or you can write on Gold Member. It's okay. Like I've got two windows. Well, I've got two screens over here. And if I'm in Moscow, I've got a very big screen now, 49 inches, so it won't be a problem to have everything. We've got 3 people. Whoa, yeah! Hey, John. Hola. Good luck on your match today. Yeah, I already texted my friend Ben from London. He says that they already won, I said that. Well, friends also said that, and they're out. So good luck. Look at Calvin. 6 people. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna become famous here. Yeah. Well, this is my fantastic screensaver. This is my home. I sit there to enjoy the sea that I don't have in Moscow. So I'm waiting 3 more minutes, okay, to start. I just wanted to, because this is the first time I stream. So my wife helped me out because she's a streamer. She's a gamer and she streams. So she's got a good computer and she installed me all of this kind of software and all this stuff to be able to stream. So it's the first time that I'm doing all of this. Please don't get mad at me if I do things wrong, because for sure I will. That's why I'm using Twitch, because she's the one that uses Twitch. But I don't need verification on Twitch because I have Amazon Prime, so it seems that it's easier. What else? We'll also use MetaTrader to share some of the stuff that I've got in case someone is interested. As I said, you can write on this chat here, or you can write on the chat on Goldmember. Okay, at Goldmember. I'll write it here in this place. You can write in this Twitch chat or in Telegram Goldmember tv.welovegold or at welovegold in Telegram. Okay, so 1 minute to go. Well, we've got a very interesting week coming ahead. As for the news, at least open FOREX Factory. I love FOREX Factory. Okay. So let's check the calendar for next week. Wow, today, yeah, we want next week of my settings. Well, we've got, I see myself with delay, but I think that everything's okay. Well, off we go. It's 9 o'clock here in Spain. Sunny, quite warm. I already have my mosquito killer outside, so everything is okay. Welcome, my name is Juan. At Minonistas _EU, for whoever doesn't know me. I've been trading for quite some time. I've earned money, I've lost money. This is something that is the first time I'm doing streaming live. I always say, I think that we all have to learn from each other. That's the focus of Goldmember, the group, that everybody can share their knowledge and there's not only one way of trading. Well, we're going to be analyzing 3 symbols that people were asking. We can analyze some other instruments if you are interested in. Like I don't care. Like we've got trading views. So if you say, hey, I want to analyze Tesla, then we can also check it. Okay, so it's not a problem. Anyway, next week we have quite some news for the USD happening. Not that much for the euro. Basically, I would take into account on 2 things that, from my point of view, are very important. I think that Tuesday and Friday are the most important things happening. The CPI and the core retail sales. Okay, depending on what happens on Friday, gold will spike again. Bada boom. Well, we've got, again, sorry, I forgot. We've got Master Powell talking. This always is well, there's always a yo-yo for the moment that he talks. We already know that. I don't know what else is going to. Yeah, this is going to move. This is going to move. So watch out for your USD pairs. My recommendation, I always like, if you are using robots, if you're using EAs, expert advisors from MQL or whatever, watch out when you have some of these kind of news, because if you've got open trades, things can go the other way around. Like, even though, I don't know, let's say that right now the US dollar is dropping. So for example, if I'll open like MetaTrader, let's see like DXY, let's see what's doing. So if we go and we check what DXY is doing right now, I don't know what the heck this is doing. Okay, so right now this is the 5-minute chart. We'll go. Ooh, we're live. We go to the, let's say, day 1, for example, and we have a better view. So well, even though it was actually going up. Hello. Well, the computer is slow because I'm streaming, and you know, it's like I'm supposed to have 1 gigabit, but I think they're not getting that gigabit. So we can see that it's a bit of a yo-yo for the last days. I had actually this, we can delete this here. We've got that it's moving around that 92. It went up to 92,700. We're 92, 100 tops. Okay, so this is for the last what, weeks. So we're talking about last week, and yeah, that's when gold was dropping. We had all of that, like gold dropping, and then suddenly, oh, gold is back, you know, like Terminator. So I've got a lot of indicators going on over here, but we can see that from 91. We had this spike happening over here, and this spike happening over here on the 16th of June. This was the moment that gold dropped. Okay, we can see this over here on trading view. That's much easier. Okay, so on the 16th, which is here, we had gold going from, what was it, 18,600 to 1,800, so 1,800. That was a massive drop. Okay, so this was because we had all of a sudden this spike going from 90 to 92. So if we check, you know, like we have all of this happening here, all of a sudden, like boom, this goes, and well, the result is of course gold dropping. And then, as I said, that well, my theory was at that time that if we go to the daily chart or a 4-hour chart, gold was creating a head and shoulders. I'm going to start removing stuff because otherwise it'll be hard for you to see things here. Okay, so my theory was that we had a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, and at that time my head and shoulders was from here to here to here to here to here to here to here, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that was the idea I had. Okay, at that time, that was like, yeah, like at the beginning of the month, and I was saying, I think that is going to drop. I think it's going to drop. the thing is that if you see over here, I talked about it before, we have this RSI that on the 7th of May, right over here, we have this spike, okay? And since this moment, the 7th of May, gold continuously went up, okay? Like there's only one way that gold was going from here. It was only going up. There was no going down at all. Like we had like this moment, you know, like, oh, over here, but it was nothing. It just kept on going up and up and up and up. And you see that every time it touched this like trend line, these downtrend trend lines, every single time that this happened, we went back down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Okay, and I don't know if you hear me well, but if you do, yeah. After all of this, we had the drop. Okay, so what? The drop was confirmed. So that happened. The thing is that now we are in a different situation. That after this drop, we have that this drop over here that we have. So basically, this beautiful circle moves down here now, and this beautiful circle that moves down here and here. Okay. So it's all of this. All of this is higher than this. So we're talking of probably, if this continues this way, we might be on an uptrend. This trend line that we have over here in gold comes from long ago in a galaxy far, far away. We're talking about last summer. Okay, so last summer in August, so to the 6th of January, we have the 6th of August and the 6th of January. Both days, if I am not mistaken, they were Friday. I need to confirm this information. I'm talking without knowing, but I think they were Friday, and most probably both days will probably collide with the non-farm payrolls. I bet that's what we have. Okay, like I don't have the information per se, but I guess. Okay, so the thing is that right now what you can see over here is that, yeah, we went up and we crossed that line, so we broke that resistance. But then on the 16th, after the dollar strengthened so much that the gold dropped. Okay, gold dropping, and after gold dropping, we have that even though gold has stayed quite strong, the US dollar has stayed quite strong, we had a double bottom here, and it's been only going up. Okay, it's been only going up. It's been teasing with this resistance with the same line. So right now we can see over here that from the moment on the top in the day trend line, okay, so from here, which we have the top in the RSI, it's already broken this trend line over here, but we have a strong resistance here. We don't know what will happen. We really don't know what will happen over here, but we are on a situation that my take is that depending on what happens this week, my take is that this is going to go up. Okay, I think that we're going up, and I'll explain why. Okay, we are on top of the 1800s. We are on top of the 1800s. We have broken basically every single resistance. We are on top of each moving average that where we are supposed to be. Okay, we are going up everywhere. Okay, it's only a matter of time that it gets the strength that it needs to continue going up. Okay, gold. Okay, it seems that the fact that the USA is printing so much money, because, well, right now it's like kind kind of a photocopy machine, and they're just printing money like it's the end of the world. That makes the gold strong. And the thing is that gold is Russia and China continue buying gold. If you actually check every month, you will see that China and Russia are buying gold non-stop. And of course, for them, it's better if it drops, you know, because they want to continue having gold. Plus, the China is the holder of the most amount of US dollars in the world. So China, of course, wants the dollar not to fall, but if they want it, they actually just, if they put all the dollars that they have in the market, actually the dollar would be like just as toilet paper. But of course, that means a lot of combinations. Okay, so what we are talking right now is that on any time frame that we have, gold is strong enough to actually continue its way up. We have, and we can beautifully, we can have a trend line. Okay, over here. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake here. We can have a beautiful trend line wherever you want. Okay, and we have another trend line over here. If you want, you can omit it and have it over here. We have all of these, and the volume is going down. My guess is that if we break this trend line over here, this one, the important one, if we break that one, we are going up. From here, if we are able to break this trend line, there's non-stop. There's non-stop, and I think that from here we're going to the 1900s, and we're again going to probably the 2000 this summer. Because I'm sorry to say, but Biden is not doing a good job. And like all the numbers that they were supposed to be excellent, they're just going down. COVID is just, well, in Europe is right now, I don't know how many waves we've got everywhere. People are getting vaccinated. We've got a Delta variant or whatever coming up or whatever. In Spain, at least, they're talking about a new quarantine. In Germany, they're also talking about quarantines again. So it's like all of these benefits gold. That's my take. If we go again to, the thing is that the DXY, it's quite stable. Any single movement that will happen over here will have an impact on gold. So it's important also to keep an eye on what is happening over here. I recommend that you always, if you trade gold, you keep an eye on this index. The index of the value of gold, of the US dollar against other currencies, is very important. Okay, if this is basically normally whenever this drops dramatically, gold will spike. And the same whenever this, as it happened on the 16th of June, that it was, we had gold going to heaven. Sorry, we had this going to heaven, like the DXY was, look, from 90 to 91.5, and then 2 days later to 92, and gold dropped $150. So 1 point over here means a lot of movement in gold. Always keep an eye on what is happening over here. Okay. Apart from this, I think that, well, I would be, if you're trading gold short term, I would not go lower than 5 minutes. I would not go lower than a 5-minute chart. Okay, I can show you my setup. Like I use a lot of indicators. Okay, as you can see, I use Bollinger Bands because it's very interesting to understand where normally the price is going to be around. Okay, so where are the edges? So if you're over here, and you can see as well that, well, the stochastic is also going down, the RSI is going down. Well, then probably everything is going down, you know. But when we are on the opposite side, like we have over here in this case, it's most probably that we have over here an arrow. We might go up even a little bit, you know. So this little bit you can catch it. I suggest that you follow the trend. Always follow the trend, and I'll explain why. If we are right now, let's say that we are, I don't know why this is not showing right now the minute. I think I'm offline. Hello, connect. Yeah, I'm not online. Hello, connect. I'm trying to connect. Okay, now I'm connected. So the idea is that, for example, I'll go back to TradingView because I don't know, IC Markets is not connecting right now. If we are on a 5 minute, we go to gold, okay? Imagine that gold is, okay, this is 1 day in gold in the 5 minute candle, okay? Or in a 1 minute candle. If you have a clear trend and we say, okay, gold is going up and you are here, okay? You are exactly here. And this means that if you are here, you are buying and at 1,804.78, and you say, oh fuck, now it's going down. Shit, it's going down. Shit, it continues going down. If you are like really like a scalper, you're just waiting for the moment, yes, you might get in your nerves, okay? But if really the trend is going up, you only need to wait. And in the end, it will end up breaking even and then going up. And you can have your profit. But if you are always going against the trend, let's put it this way. If you're going against the trend and you're here and you're saying, hey, look, oh, I'm going to be trading. Look at this. Oh, yeah, this is going down. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, this is, oh, I'm going to enter my position. And I'm going to enter my position just right over here. And you see, oh, look, yeah, we are going down. What happens if you enter over here and you're selling? If you're selling over here, you'll say, oh, yeah, look, I'm going to get rich. By the time you're here, gold is already going up. And there is no return. There is no going back. All the time, you can see, oh, look, imagine that. We have our two fantastic moving averages telling us that, yes, we're going down. So I'm starting selling. You're selling in the worst moment. Man, don't sell. Look at this. Look at this. The common, you go to a 15 minute, you go to a 1 hour, and you can clearly see that we are on an uptrend. If you are selling, most likely you'll get caught, and then is when you start praying. If you start praying, then you better close the position. Okay, don't pray. Like God doesn't have anything to do with trading. Okay, God has other businesses far more important than this. So if you fuck it up, you fuck it up. I suggest that you always follow the trend. If we are on downtrend, I'll try to put a stronger time frame again. Again, imagine that this is a 15 minute, okay? But imagine that instead of scalping, or instead of you decide that you are entering a trend and you are entering a position. If you decide to open a position and you open this position, I don't know, over here, in reality, over here, it's not completely telling you to sell. But because look at that, this is just going up, you know? All the moving averages are telling you, hey, no, this is not the moment to sell. What is telling you to sell at this specific moment? Probably the DXY. Okay, the dollar index is telling you, hey, there's a strong move that you might want to sell. That's why it's very interesting. And it's very important, as I show you, to have different things, different information on the same MetaTrader that you're working. Okay. If you start praying stop to trade, yeah, well, yeah, basically, man. It's true. Like if you start praying, man, it's like it means that you fucked it up, guys. Like it's don't close it. You know, you need to understand your risk. Risk management is very important. Always use a maximum of 1% of your account per each of the single trades that you're using. 1%. And you need to understand always what is the profit that you're taking, guys. If you're deciding over here to open, okay, sorry, everything is in Spanish over here. But if you decide to open a trade, you need to understand where is your stop and where is your take profit. Okay, you need to not just to open. Oh, I'll catch everything. This doesn't work. Okay, this actually John sent me volume. This is actually a very interesting indicator that I have in the MetaTrader as well. Is a volume for the market. It tells you where exactly the price is moving during that day. Okay, so you can see how much the price has been on which values. So for example, if you are here, if you are in this position and you open a trade, the trade can go up or down because you're in the middle. You are actually over here. You have the pivot. You have the main place on where the price has been. Okay, so if you actually want to open a position, you should open the position not here, but you should open the position on the edges. Okay, so it means that you open it either here going up, okay, or you open it on the other edge over here going down. Okay, so it means that this is the beginning, so it will be the beginning from here going down. Over here we are again on an edge. Whenever you are on the edges, it's a good moment to open on the edges of this thing. Okay, this is telling you where the market, the price is moving. Okay, so you don't open in the main area because this is where it's moving all the time. So what you want is to catch the edges, okay, on the opposite direction. As I told you, I also have it in MetaTrader. I think it was John who passed it to me, like who sent it. It's very useful. Let's see if now I connect, because it seems that as you can see, I have it over here. Okay, this market profile. It tells you. You see over here, it tells you that this is a 1 minute chart. Okay, you need to understand the previous 24 hours in gold. The market, the midpoint was 1804. So it means that whenever the price is around this price, I should not be buying or selling because it's midpoint. So probably, as you can see over here, this is the edge where I'm pointing right now. This is the edge, the resistance on top. This is a great edge. So over here, you can buy over here, and you can sell over here on top, and on the opposite, you are buying on the bottom. Okay, to make sure that you're catching all of the movement on the way to the opposite side. You can always sell in this pivot line. You can always sell where it tells you exactly, like, look, this is the midpoint. So because it might happen, like here, as you can see, this is the 9th of July. It happened that the 9th of July at 9 in the morning, we were on the bottom and it went up, and whenever it got here, boom, you know, like it's kind of stopped, it went down. So you don't need to be greedy. You need to always like understand that trying to catch the entire movement will probably make you lose it completely. Because if you actually are here and you end up taking it all until I don't know, you start at 1796. From 1796, you are buying. And you say, oh, I'm in 1800, 1805. Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm rich. Oh, this is going to continue. This is going to continue. Look at the volume. Look at everything. Oh, yeah, oh, it's fantastic. So then, from here, boom, it crashes again to 1798. That's only $2 difference from where you were. And actually, around here, it's telling you that mostly it was a sell. So probably there were some news that affected to change it into a buy. So from here was a great moment, whoever entered, okay, from 1798 till that was $14 difference. That was actually a great catch, okay. So don't be greedy, okay. Make sure that you just understand what is your operation, what you want to do, where is your take profit, where is your stop loss. Okay, always understand where is your take profit, where is your stop loss. Please use stop loss. Don't pray. Okay, we're traders here, not gamblers. Okay, any questions about gold? Any questions about gold? Because I feel right now that I'm only talking about gold for half an hour, so that's boring. Something else. We can talk about dollars, we can talk about pound, we can talk about, I don't know, whatever. Questions? Vapros, that's Russian. Preguntas, Español. I don't know any more languages. Well, I think it's very similar in Italian. No questions. Fantastic. That's awesome. Either nobody's watching or nobody's listening. So anyway, let's go to your dollar then. Russian. Yeah, that's Vapros. That's question in Russian. Well, as you can see, I haven't analyzed euro dollar for quite a while. For a long time, actually. At least in TradingView. In my request analysis, JPC. Okay, great. Okay, we'll do that after this one. Okay. Let's see. So, sorry, I'll go to 4 hour. Yo. What the hell is going on over here? That's an interesting move. That's 2020. Oh yeah, well of course this is coronavirus starting. Yes, that's coronavirus starting. You can see that I haven't checked euro dollar at all. So let's see. We are on over here. We've got a very strong position from 2018. So forget about this. Over here, we're not going. I normally I draw squares, okay? Well, rectangles, not squares. That was December last year. Interesting. So let's draw another one over here. Okay, so we've got another one over here from here to here. Actually, here we've got a very interesting line that will get this line here. And we've got a strong support over here as well. Look at that. Because I think that this support over here is also coming from quite far. What the hell is doing? I hate these magnets. Sometimes it happens. Okay, we're on a daily. Whoa! Well, I've got a black RSI. I'm gonna change that because before I had it. I'll change it to white now because for some time I was changing colors here. Well, if you go to the daily chart, let's go also to. I know that FOREX doesn't tend to talk about fundamentals analysis, but apart from technical analysis, I also would like to say that everything that happens around Europe affects the euro. So the saying that whatever does right now Boris Johnson in the UK affects the pound. Okay, so right now it's not only Lagarde talking. Of course, every time she may talk, you know, this you may have this yo-yo, this candle that is beautiful to scalp or to take. Okay, but we have over here a pretty solid, I would say, trend on the way up here. We're talking about from November, guys. The thing is that if you also look at this from the day point of view, we have also a beautiful triangle being created. It's actually a perfect one. If this continues this way, that will be something interesting to see. We've got different supports and resistances. Like if we go to like probably like 2 hour or something like this, we will have more detail. Okay, but for example, we've got here support. Here we've got this resistance I marked already. That is actually a resistance and a support. So I'll move this one down here now. That's actually a very important point over here. I would say that if we make it up this line again, if we make it up this resistance line over here, we may be talking that we can be heading towards again from here. Sometimes it works about from here to here. Okay, it can happen. Okay, the thing is that, well, everybody that knows like technical analysis understands that the way a triangle works, okay, is from here to the bottom. So it means that wherever this breaks, we are on an uptrend. We are on an uptrend from here. The thing is that we are on an uptrend that from my point of view is fake. Why I say that is fake? I say that it's fake because what happened here, all around here, is coronavirus, which means that all of this wouldn't have happened if coronavirus didn't happen. Okay, we can clearly see that there is a downtrend on the dollar, euro dollar. Okay, there's a downtrend. You can picture it if you want from wherever you want. There, it's a downtrend, guys. You know, these magnets, sometimes it works for the trend line, sometimes it doesn't. You need to be very precise. I love my computer, but I'm on a laptop right now. So even if we go, we're talking about the downtrend. Okay, what is happening right now? My take is that this is fake. What does fake mean? It means that use it while you can, because whenever the dollar drops, it will drop in a way that I think will get back to a 1.1 or 1.05 tops. Okay, I can't get. Oh, finally I got it. You can perfectly see over here. Okay, and you can see that this is actually a triangle. It's a triangle, but with a perfect bottom. There is a beautiful resistance over here. Okay, you can see it, and the resistance is broken. You can see that it's broken over here. Okay, and if we check, that's 15. That's fucking 5 years ago. Anyway, when it was broken, it tried to go up. It couldn't. It couldn't. We're talking about 2018 here. Okay, we are in a situation that it's fake. Guys, in 2008, Trump was not there. Okay, so we are not talking about, oh, this is Donald Trump shit or whatever. No, Donald Trump wasn't there. Donald Trump didn't even think about being a president by that time. So our guy Biden is in office, I think, since from 2020. So it means that we can only go back 4 years. So that's 16. So it means that he's strengthening the dollar. You can see that from the moment that he came into office, this is Trump, okay? The dollar went up, and then the dollar went down, okay? And then we had our beautiful coronavirus effect. This coronavirus effect that we have here, I'll try to get like 2 hours, okay? To get the coronavirus. We are in July, what year? 21. Oh, I need to go back. Better 4 hours. Okay. Look at that. Okay, we're March. We know this crash. Everybody knows it. Everybody remembers it. Some people bought here. They made a fortune in the stocks. You can see that in February, the dollar went from 107 to 114. That's 14. That's 7 cents in a matter of like in a month. You know, like if you check also the dollar index, you will see how strong it went. Okay, and after that moment, you can see that, well, then Donald Trump did his Trumpness, and well, everything went the other way around. Okay, we have again, you can see here a beautiful triangle, but what Biden brought is hope. Okay, hope, and hope is paid normally with the stocks going up, with everything, you know, going that way. So again, if you check again, you know, the distance from here to here that is supposed to be is where this went. Okay, so this was the target. Whenever it broke, the target was this price, 114 again. Okay, what happened from this time that was, oh, Biden is going to win, oh, Biden is going to win, 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 look at that, Biden is going to win, oh yeah, Biden wins, Biden wins, Biden wins, yeah, oh, good, loves. Here, blah, 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 blah. Then we have this resistance that comes from far, okay? And around here, Biden comes, everything stabilizes. We have, you can see over here, we've got a dollar in range with the euro dollar. 20, 18, 16, 20, 18, 16, and we've got December, and boom, things go wrong. Okay, and when things go wrong is because Biden promised a lot of things. I'm sorry to say, not everything. I've got my cat around here in case you hear him. His name is Cook. If everything. Sometimes things are going well, sometimes things are going wrong. You can see that also when, again, we have here 16th of June, when we have the non-foreign payrolls, also has a huge impact on the dollar, euro, Great British Pound, dollar. My take, whoever likes gambling and trading at the same time, I could mention Albert doing that, but let's put it in a different perspective. When you want to trade something like the non-farm payrolls, for example, I would never suggest you do this in gold. Okay, what I'm going to tell you, I would never suggest that you do this in gold. You will always lose money. Okay, always. I've tested it. You always lose money. So, but for example, let's say that we are on a 1 minute chart or a 5 minute chart, okay? And today or tomorrow, we're gonna get non-farm payrolls, okay? And we are, let's say that we are around here, okay? Let's say that this is the day. So what I suggest, if you want to take it, is that you can buy at this price. So on the top, you create a buy position here before the non-payrolls, for example, and on the last lower low, okay, which is not going to be quite far. Normally the dollar doesn't move that much, okay? So sooner or later, something like this, somewhere around here, because that was a lot of hours, you position the opposite, a sale, okay, a sell. So by doing this, the price is going to be moving around here, okay, but whenever the non-farm payrolls go, if it's positive, it will break this higher high. If it's, you know, wrong, it will, well, in this case, it will go the opposite way. You know, if it's bad for the dollar, the euro will go up. If it's good for the dollar, the euro will drop. So by having this position, you set it up, but you need to set it up a few minutes before, okay, before it starts already rolling. You need to think also. You need to try to put it like close by, but not too close, because when the candle moves, the candle is able to move, you know, a bit to a lot. So if you are, I'm going to zoom in now. If you are, you know, setting up your buy limit and your sell limit too close, you will activate both. You understand what I mean? So you need to make sure that your candle, wherever your candle is, if right now you're around here, you need to understand where you want your buy limit and your sell limit. Okay, this works. Okay, it's risky. It's risky. So I always suggest to people to do this on an account that has limited funds. So it means if you have over there, I don't know, $100, $200, $500, you say, I've got $500, and I can create, I don't know, a one lot position for the top, and one lot, you know, one lot for the buy limit, one lot for the sell limit, and it will trigger one. Okay, the maximum you can lose will be the 500. If you get a margin call, that's it. Never do it on your main account. Never do it on your main account. If you do it on your main account, you need to think that if by any mistake you trigger both, you are fucked. Okay? All of this that I'm saying, I also need to say I'm not a financial advisor. All of this is purely educational, and we're only talking in different scenarios in case that you decide to invest by whatever you want. Okay, that's up to you. Anyway, my take, euro dollar is going to continue dropping unless they stop printing money, which I don't think they are able to do, because their economy, I think the USA right now is in big trouble. They need to keep printing money the problem is the inflation. The inflation is going to get to a level that the economist, I've got a really good friend who is a very good macroeconomist, and my father was a macroeconomist as well, and they studied the thing that happened in Japan. Okay, Japan is a country that the debt is nearly, I don't know, like 200% or 300% of their production, you know, their yearly production. So Europe and the USA right now, we are going towards that. We're going to from my point of view, a point of no return, that actually the governments are going to be always in debt, and they need to continue selling debt. They need to continue doing all of this to be able to sustain the system. The thing is that my point of view is that the system is unsustainable. That's why I am stopping most of the work that I'm doing to trade, okay, and to find different combinations of things to do that I can do on my own without using the system. But I believe that by the time that they will realize that all of this, that we cannot, for example, depend on the dollar to understand how the world's economy works, it will be too late, and by that time China will have too much power. Anyway, going back to the euro dollar, my take is that it will continue rising because the dollar is too weak. The dollar is too weak. always take into account that every time that Powell talks, okay, every time that this guy talks, normally the dollar rises, okay. He also testifies on Wednesday. Look, I didn't see that. He also testifies on Wednesday. This guy, I don't know, he's always talking. Like, man, just shut up and do your work in the office. Anyway, keep into account that if you're trading with a robot, very important. If you're trading with a robot, I suggest you always keep an eye on the positions you have right before any high impact news. Either you stop the robot, or the robot has some kind of function that it will stop by that time and close the positions, because if it goes the other way around, those -$5 can be -500, okay. And the other way around, maybe you are +5, and of course it will be +500. But you know, when we're talking about our money, when I'm talking about my money, I like to play it safe. So I don't want to be like, for that, you know, buy a lottery ticket, and this way maybe you get a prize, or maybe you don't, and get a Red Cross ticket, and this way at least you're helping, you know, the world. Anyway, if you are scalping, again, then you need to use all of the, from my point of view, you need to learn technical analysis. Okay, I suggest the book by Murphy. That's the Bible of the technical analysis. It's called Technical Analysis of the Financial Markets or something like this. It's in many languages. It's in English, it's in Spanish, it's in Russian. I think it's in every language. You know, it's the Bible of this thing. There's another one really good called Trading for a Living, or Living Out of Trading, or something like this. That is also a really good book. I forgot the name of the author. They help you, and if you want to live off trading, and for sure, if you want to do, that's just a suggestion, like something more like day trading, I suggest you buy one of these from Brett, one of these psycho trading, and all of this, because you need to be very strong in your head to be able to close the positions, and you need to be when you are in minus, you know, like I've had moments that I am in -$7,000, guys. So you need to be able to handle this, you know, -7,000, and then in the end, yeah, you will end up +20,000. But for hours, you are -$7,000. So to make sure that you are able to handle this without an ulcer, without having a heart attack, check that you have some proper, from my point of view, okay, some proper education, or you can, you know, go, Baby Pips is fantastic, get some books, and if you want to live out of this, make sure that you learn, okay, like otherwise you're gambling. It's like binaries, you know. I think it's going to go up, you know, I'm going to buy now. Oh, it goes down, I lost everything. No, this doesn't work. Okay, next thing. I suggest, well, there are many indicators, there are many oscillators, there's everything. You can see that I use the stochastic, I use the RSI, and I use the MACD. Okay, I use them in different values. I use them because for me they are, I don't know, I can read everything with this. And of course with the candles, I draw my lines, you know, like you can just perfectly see over here that last day it was a beautiful uptrend for the euro dollar. We were down here, and even though it got there from here, it continued went gap. So we are on an uptrend. Look at that, it was just beautiful. So what can I say, like it's wherever you take it. Over here we have, and this is during the Asian time, during the Asian market. I'm not that used, they love gold, okay. I don't know how much they love euro dollar and all of this stuff, but they love gold. So normally, if you check gold during the Asian market, it normally goes up. Okay, so for example, if you are like, at least it doesn't normally go down. Okay, normally it usually goes up. You see over here, for example, 2, 3 in the morning. At 3 is when China starts buying, going up, 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 and then we're 4:30, whatever, and boom, starts going down. But normally, the Asian market is very good for gold. Where's the lead here? Okay. If you need to learn how to draw trend lines and all of these things, how like patterns and all of these things, I suggest you learn technical analysis. Okay, the idea of this is not to teach that. From my point of view, what we can see over here is that it will continue going up, and we need to see up to where. Okay, because as we said before, there's a massive over here. Look, whenever we get here, we'll talk. Whenever we get to this line at 1, basically it's €1.20, $1.20 for a euro. On $1.20, then we'll talk. This is going to be a very strong resistance. Depending on how fast it crosses it, because we can see that it's actually going very, very fast from here. It's beautifully uptrend. You can see it over here as well. Look at this. This is a lower low, and from here we're going up in the RSI. We can see how we are going, and this, even though it's lower, the RSI is going higher. So we are going up over here. We are going up. We're not done going up. So the thing is that over here in the RSI, this most probably will go down. If it does not cross this line, it's still a buy. Normally when this happens, whenever it gets over here, it will spike up like hell. That's what happens over here. You see, it touched, boom, and it goes up. Okay, we were in the 17 something and went. So I suggest that you also use the stochastic, the RSI, to be able to learn how all of this goes. Okay. Let's see. Anyway, well, this is my first streaming, so I'll try to improve next week. I'll have some. Oh, I cannot have music, or they banned the stream, so it'll be a quiet one. I'll sing. The other one was the Great British Pound, but I don't know if anybody's interested in this, or I go, somebody asked, who asked? Joe asked for Great British Pound. Great British Pound, let's check. Great British Pound, the Japanese game here. Okay, let's check this one. Whoa, this one moves. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. The yen is very weak right now. Let's get the daily and the weekly. What happened before coronavirus? Sorry, I always go before coronavirus and after coronavirus. Look at that, coronavirus. It hasn't moved much, actually. It's on a strong resistance, man. Look at this. We have resistance here. It moved around here. You can see that. For me, a resistance is not a line. Okay, I'm going to be very clear. Some people say a resistance is like a line. Okay, there are some. Okay, we can have, beautiful numbers. Okay, $1,800 for gold. Of course, this is a beautiful number. Of course, it's a beautiful resistance or a beautiful support. $2,000. Okay, but when we're not talking about this kind of beautiful numbers, for me, it's more about an area. So sometimes I don't know why I'm doing this. Sometimes we can go back, and you can see over here that the price has been moving a lot around this price. Okay, so we are talking that if we would put like a market profile over here, we are kind of in the range. The range would be, my cat is having a scandal around here. I would say that the range is somewhere around here, because you have all of this spike over here, but the drop, look how fast it dropped. You know, that we have a lot of time over here as well. So I would say that if it doesn't break this, it's not going up. I haven't seen what the hell is going on over here, but we have also, look at that, we have a strong support over here from 2016. Guys, we're talking a very strong support. And if we go to this down here, we have, which one is the lowest low in the RSI? The lowest low in the RSI is this one, which is 2019. So if we go to the 2019, okay, I draw a lot on the RSI, okay? I draw a lot in the RSI. Look at that. We are on the RSI, and we're close to look at that. From 2019, that it was here, it went down here, it tried to touch again, and it went spiked up, okay? Then, from there, it went back up. Every time it touched, you can see that it was continuously going down. Then, again, it's trying to go back down, but we've got, look at that candle. Look at that candle. Even though it's red, there was a strong push going on. So what it means, you know, is that maybe it's actually quite strong. This trend line that I've drawn, let's put it this way, and it might be able to break it. Okay, we are on a moment that if it doesn't break it soon, this is a weekly, okay, we're talking about, this is a weekly chart, okay? Then you go to the other ones, and you can see where are the lower lows again. So, for example, this one is lower, which one's lower, where are we? This one's the lowest one, no, this one's the lowest. Okay, so we're here, this is a daily one. So on a daily one, we draw another line. Draw a line from here to here. And look at that. It still hasn't broken. Look at that. From this moment that we're talking since the COVID crash, which we have this lowest low in the RSI, every single time that it touched, it went up. On a daily, this is a daily chart, okay? We go again here, drop, boom, up, right back up, okay? Look at this, guys. So we go again, it touched, maybe I didn't draw it like perfectly, okay? But it's like it touched, and look at that last day after touching, what happens? It goes up. And on a daily basis, you can see that actually this MACD is breaking and changing into probably a positive MACD right now. So we might be on a moment that from here it will break, okay? And my point of view is that we will have, you know, like some kind of like bam bam, you know, in this area. Why? Because this is the strong area that we said that weekly and monthly is this typical area. You see that we've got this yo-yo time, okay? So most probably it will cross, and if it stays there for a while, there's a chance to go up. If it's not strong enough to, whenever it breaks this trend line, so whenever, because there will be a moment that it will break the trend line. So far it hasn't, so there's still room. Over here we've got plenty of room. Look at this, like we have plenty of room for this to continue growing till 2022. If this continues growing, it may take some time, you know, going up, going down, going up, but as long as it doesn't break this trend line, for me, this is a buy, okay, on a long term. Okay, Joe, any questions? If you're scalping again, then you need to go back and, as I say, 5 minute chart, check every 5 minutes and all of these. Normally, what I suggest is always check if you are scalping, if you're working on a 5 minute, make sure that you always check the trend and, you know, in the stronger, in a higher time frame. Okay. Joe, are you here or you're already gone? Any questions? Yep, 2000 Polish daily. Yeah, right. More questions about this pound yen? Joe, I'll tag you. Joe, I hate this keyboard. Here. Yeah, so I'm with a keyboard that I'm borrowing, and it's just like it's. Anyway. No questions? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go to the last one. I think it was Great British Pound. Great British Pound. I'll delete all of this because Great British Pound was dollar, no? Great British Pound USD. Let's see what the hell is happening here. Well, as I always say, the pound is, from my point of view, the Internet Explorer of the currencies. It means that it's the slowest one to move. Okay. So is this? You probably have seen this meme of this joke about, I don't know, Chrome saying, oh, let's go on a party, or what are we? And everybody's like, browsers, you know. And in the third, you know, picture is when the Internet Explorer says browsers. So it's like this. Like from my point of view, the pound is a very slow currency, which is good if you are doing things long term. Okay. I get desperate when I try to scalp this currency because you suddenly, you know, it's supposed to drop and it rises and it lifts. Well, it's like the UK. Sorry for John, but it's I have very good friends in the UK, but the UK is very special, and their pound is also very special. So we have here the drop, okay, for the COVID, and as the euro, it has just gone up. Okay, if we check it on a different perspective, again we go back, the pound was losing against the dollar. Okay, it's been downtrend. Okay, we can, I don't know if you want to put this one first. And then from here, you can see that this now became support. And now this one became a new whatever trend line or whatever, or this one, whatever, I don't care. Now it's going up. I think that this is fake, the same as the euro dollar. It will continue going up from my point of view. I don't think that look at this. This is the bottom over here. Whoa, but you already have broken everything, guys. Look at that. Well, the pound is so special. It's like, look, they already broke over here, but after even breaking, they just didn't move. You see, that's why. But the pound, you can see that this is the weekly chart. Okay, the pound right now is dropping. In theory, okay, we have here a top on the RSI. The next stop is higher. Look at that. But it's not higher in the RSI. So check this out. I don't know what's going on in politics in the UK because I don't check that much right now. But whenever this broke, when the trend line, the uptrend broke, it broke over here, guys. I thought that actually was a buy, but I would say that right now it needs to evolve. Okay, this right now is this thing that happened here changed everything. We have right now this, that it went from I'll make it bigger so it's easier to see, sorry. Okay, so you can see that this is the highest one. Okay, we're talking that this line here, why 4 pixels so big? Okay, this line here, 2 pixels, is the highest high in the RSI, and the next highest high, higher high, is on not this one, this one. It's this one, and it's this one's higher, but this one's lower. Okay, so I will keep an eye. Okay, guys, if you are buying like if we're buying this right now, I will keep an eye. If it touches this trend line over here and it drops like what is happening over here, okay, and it drops, this is a weekly chart, we'll go now to the daily chart. Okay, if it goes again, you can draw the same trend lines. Okay, if it goes and it drops, watch out, guys. Okay, because it means that we are in a different move. I don't know what's happening, and well, there's a lot of COVID cases there as well. Well, there's COVID everywhere. It's like it's everybody's sniffing it. Let's check what we have here. We have the same here. Look at that. We have this higher high here. Higher. And we've got this going down, guys. This is going down. And if we go to the opposite, which is this one, look at that from here, which was March last year. Okay, here you can see that this one in the RSI is here when it dropped, but we broke it at exactly the same time, guys. We are in a moment of change. Unless this RSI breaks over here, like, I would wait for that confirmation. Whenever this RSI over here in the daily chart is unable to like surpass, when it's able to break it, if it's not able to break it, it's a sell. It's a sell. Right now it's a buy. As for what it says over here, you can see the stochastic is telling you go up. Okay, this is telling you to go up. Okay, even the MACD is telling you, hey, we're going to go up now. Okay, everything is telling you to go up. This is the daily chart. Okay, but look at that. We are right now on a divergent. This is different. We're going the opposite way. It shouldn't be going this way. Okay. Well, that's my point of view. Anyway, I'm not Warren Buffett. I don't think Warren Buffett uses turning view. I think he's got somebody else that uses turning view. But he invests in value. This is Forex. I suggest that if you make money, make sure that you also invest in value. Okay, do value investing. Not only Forex. Don't have everything in Forex or Melos or whatever. Okay, whatever you're earning, make sure that you have a real amount of money that you want for yourself, and the rest, save it. Save it, put it in value, and in good companies that you know that after a good analysis, fundamental analysis and technical analysis, is going to tell you that it's a good investment. Okay, guys. Anyway, that's all for today. That's actually too long. I think it was 1 hour and 10 minutes. So I don't think there are more questions. Thank you very much to whoever was listening. Thank you very much. I'll try to post this in YouTube as well. Thanks for watching. We are on Telegram. Our group is Gold Member at We Love Gold. You can find us there at We Love Gold. I don't know how to I'll show you here. T.me We Love Gold. This one. And automatically We Love Gold. And with this one, you can join us, and we talk about gold. We don't sell anything. It's forbidden. We don't like scammers. We don't like all of this shit stuff. We are just normal people who invest and who trade, and we love talking about analysis and all of this. Okay. Anyway, guys, have a good week. Next week, be careful with the news and stay safe. Goodbye. I don't know how to stop.